Jackson. I'm the Elections Policy Analyst here at the Civitas Institute. I write on everything from the latest election results to specific issues like absentee ballot fraud. A few weeks ago, I published an article addressing literacy tests here in North Carolina and why it should be removed from North Carolina's Constitution. In 1870, African Americans won the right to vote through the 15th Amendment. Several southern states in the post-Reconstruction era responded by enacting various means to repress African American votes and political activity. Despite this, African Americans remained politically active in North Carolina up through the 1890s, and as late as 1898, an African American, George White, was elected to Congress from North Carolina. However, the literacy test was still applied in discriminatory ways. For example, a white voter might be asked, if he's asked anything at all, to read a relatively short and simple section of the Constitution, whereas an African American voter would be asked to read longer and more complex parts of the Constitution and be able to interpret them. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 functionally banned literacy tests nationwide. That ban was upheld by several Supreme Court cases. North Carolina replied to this by trying to get the literacy test removed from the state constitution. That was put before the voters in 1970, and the voters rejected that removal. Ever since then, there have been several attempts to try to remove the literacy test. Most recently, there was an attempt in the last session that passed the House unanimously, all Republicans and all Democrats voting for the removal. However, no action was taken in the House. This year, they're trying again, and they have attempted through House Bill 314 to once again get the issue of removing the literacy test before North Carolina voters. Hopefully, both the House and the Senate are going to act on this very soon. My hope is that the North Carolina General Assembly passes legislation as soon as possible so that North Carolina voters have an opportunity to remove this discriminatory part from our Constitution. You can find my article about repealing the literacy test on our website, nccivitas.org, along with other articles about election policy issues.